Hey there, we are back with some more Rogue Tower, and this time, we are back with some even more shenanigans that we are about to try here. This is a back-to-back recording with the last video, so if you have any comments from the last video, I haven't read them just yet. Maybe in the next video, because I'm doing this back-to-back. Also, I will do something very interesting. I'm not really very interesting here. More like, let's just go for Obelisk run this time. I went back and changed the config files to be a more like back to the spiral because we did radar with the spiral, we did particle cannon with the spiral, so might as well let the Obelisk have a shot at it. So just to be fair, we need to give everybody some love here. Also, let's just get the Frost Keep upgrade because they might be useful in the future. Also, what I've noticed here, you know what? If I were the game, I think I would just switch the placement of the Shredder and the Frost Keep here because Flamethrower only deals burn damage, Poison Spear deals poison damage, so might as well put the tower that only deals bleed damage over here rather than be in this part over here. So they could at least have like a theme. But anyway, anyhow, anywho, let's just continue with our run with the obelisk here. And as I said before in the previous videos, I'm not really a big fan of the obelisk. They look cool and all, but the idea, similar to the particle cannons, the idea of having a really mana-hungry tower is just not my tempo here. But maybe this is the chance for the obelisk to redeem itself. So as much as I want to have obelisk this early, I don't have any mana to sustain it, so I will choose not to take it for now. Let's just keep on building with the bandit tree over here because having this is interesting. Having this early game spiral is really what gives value to our initial towers over here. So having early game banditry like a +6 gold right off the bat is a really powerful like early game money maker, and they could stack up really well later parts in the game, so might as well, right? They're not going to get through with this early game defense anyway. Let's get sorcery over here because we know that we will have that mana hungry towers by later. So okay, now we get obelisk here because I'm just curious on like where to possibly place these towers and what upgrades that we choose to give these towers. I hate how there's a freaking mine over there. I wish there's a way to just delete that freaking thing. But we have no choice. And ooh, we have a mana siphon. The question is, where do I place this first one? Maybe I could just place you here and just have them go wailing against these guys. So if you don't know obelisk towers, because this is the first time you have seen the obelisk tower is basically a really mana hungry tower that just fires a freaking laser to the target, like a concentrated beam of laser that is really good against armor. But look at this, it deals 2 mana per shot, but look at the fire rate, it's 360. So it is a really powerful single target damage dealer. As you can see, the laser beam goes bzz, bzz, bzz. We could go for a mana bank this early, so at least we would have all the tools for some mana generation over here. So yeah, as you can see, look at our mana. It is draining so hard. So it is a really tough what do you call this? A really tough tower to actually spam because the amount of mana it takes is too much sometimes. But maybe we just have no choice and let's just keep on handling it as it is. So maybe the ideal here is to just target the progress maybe? Or maybe target the slowest. I'm not really sure what's the best targeting for Obelisk here, but I think the easiest is to just let the Obelisk do its thing. Like maybe target a single thing before doing anything else. But look at this, just 2 Obelisks, and look at my mana drain as much as like how the laser beam is firing continuously here. So you might be thinking like, what are the ways to actually deal with this mana hungry? There is an upgrade, a feature upgrade for the Obelisk that lets it deal like utilize less mana per shot, like per percentage. Also, what I really don't like about this is as you level up the Obelisk here, it deals what they call this, it generates even more, I mean utilizes even more mana than it usually does. So yeah, it is a really tough cookie to deal with. Also, but look at this, look at the amount of damage it is dealing for a single target. Most armor, and maybe just most armor, or maybe we could go for progress here. Let's just have some progress stuff. And then let's go for death ray. Maybe we could get some very useful towers. So very useful, what do you call this? Status effects over here. Also, I'm not really sure how to handle like these guys. We could go for quality over quantity, but I don't think the Obelisk is really good for that in the early game. Okay, we got anti-magic ray or maybe savings account. You know what, let's just go for anti-magic ray. And let's utilize maybe you. And ooh, upgrade you as well. Okay, let's have extra bleed damage. And then let us go with disintegration. I know, let's go for immolation instead. Okay, I have a plan. Let's target you for the most shield. And I think I could just upgrade you and look at the mana go up as I level up this tower here. So they're really not that good at sustaining themselves because they are so mana hungry that I really don't know. How to handle these guys. Okay, let's go for most armor over here. And then sure, might as well get even more mana sustain, since that is the job of these guys. Treasure. Okay, let's go for even more bleed damage for this. So yeah, thank you for the support, the never-ending support per usual in Rogue Tower, because this is my most successful series so far, and I thank you for all the support that you have given this. So I hope you're still enjoying. Hope you are still enjoying these series after all the shenanigans that we have been through. So yeah, just sit back, relax, and just let the lasers do their thing in this video. Grab a cup of coffee here, or maybe it's a cup of tea, or maybe just water. Or maybe just grab some snacks, whatever you want. I have my iced coffee over here. As you all know, I really like coffee, and maybe that's the reason why I keep on um having this very, oh, look at this guy getting destroyed. Maybe that's why I have this very weird tangent whenever I drink, because I get that very hyper feeling whenever I record, And that's where maybe sometimes I go off to a tangent whenever I try to record here, which I try to um not really avoid, more like lessen, because I remember the times when I record wherein I really don't know what I'm talking about, especially when I'm recording and I have a lot of things on my mind. So that's when I suddenly go for like, what the hell was I talking about? Anyway, let's go for targeting the slowest over here. Slowest. So, in the hopes that you would actually target the ones that I order you to target. Anyway, let's upgrade you. Oh, finally, Obelisk power projection. That is very powerful because we could finally utilize the most powerful thing. And look at that guy getting freaking destroyed. And look at our mana going down the drain. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm saving a lot of mana here, because these guys are really powerful. However, they are really easy to. This is a tower that you can easily lose if you don't take into account the what they call it, if you don't take into account the amount of mana these guys are utilizing. Plus, every time they level up, they also gain some more mana. So be very careful. That's a pro tip from me. Be very careful when you utilize these towers. Sure, just target the highest one, the highest target HP one thingy. And for you, and look at these guys, they're getting destroyed easily. Okay, let's go. Oh, finally. Look at this. Mana cycling. Reduce the mana cost of all obelisks by 20%. So they still cost a lot of mana per second, but at least they don't cost that much mana. And look at the Oogie getting destroyed. But the problem is I really don't know how to do target priorities in this tower, because I'm not really a fan of target priority as well. Yeah, that's also one of the reasons why I'm not really a particular fan of this, is that you really need to have a really good knowledge on how to target some stuff here. Okay, I'm just keeping an eye on my mana here. So far, so good. Um, you know what? Let's go for just progress for this guy, because we are trying our best to let, by the time they reach this particular area here where there are a lot of obelisks, I hope that it will be the boss here. And all the very squishy stuff would probably, hopefully, be gone or like lessened by the time they reach this area. Um, but the question is, what do we upgrade? Maybe just even out the damage here. Oh my gosh, we are losing a lot of mana, and they are not shooting. I must be really careful. Anti-magic ray, sure, get some more damage here. So yeah, as you can see, if you lose mana, your towers don't shoot anymore, and that will cause you to eventually eat all of your investment down the drain. So yeah, how are you guys doing? Hopefully you are having a great day today. And yeah, also, okay, let's go to the positive sides of the Obelisk Tower. I keep on saying negative things. Let's bring out some positivity over here. One thing I really like about this is, look at Obelisk Towers has one of the most satisfying like effects here. Just look at the bloom of the lasers, man. Nobody can top that off. Okay, let's go for a university while we're here, because they're pretty much our good source of universities here. Let's have this guy have additional armor, additional health, and additional shield damage, magic damage over here. And then, as usual, savings account is one of our best friends in this. Look at our mana generation. if it's through the freaking roof, let's have Obelisk over here. If we can have the money for it. And target the most powerful unit on the field at the moment. Okay, let's go to the positives as well. Look at the bloom of these lasers, man. They're really fun to play with. As well as okay, let's go for scholarships first. I think that's a much more sound investment. And look at the boss just melting. So aside from what do you call this? Aside from the radar towers, these towers are also really good choices whenever you want to, you know, just full on destroy some of the enemies with raw power. Okay, what else can we do over here? We can get more scholarships, gain additional damage. And then for you, I think I should have another one here. Just target the slowest of the towers. Slowest, please. Slowest. Slowest. One thing, even though the missiles are seemingly at our doorstep, these towers are really good against armor, like base damage wise, so I'm not really worried about the missiles destroying us. Let us have 15% crit chance. And also, oh yeah, one thing I also like about this tower, it has the ability to just destroy. I mean, it has the ability to provide all the status effects as well. One thing that not all towers have, so it is a very valuable thing to have. Also, let's try to upgrade these guys. For you, I think we could go for a shield damage, armor damage. Okay, nothing is happening here, or just right at the moment. So let's just keep on upgrading you. So yeah, look at this. They are gaining 2 mana per shot, and this is reduced already. So I see how freaking mana hungry these towers are. Yeah, that is just the tip of the iceberg. Anyway, let's start to upgrade at least you to 20%. Let's try to invest over here, because every damage that we invest over here is scales with the attack speed that these guys have. Okay, let us place. Okay, let's see how powerful these guys. Oh, did you see that guy's shield just get freaking destroyed? And Robo Oogie just freaking dies. Wow. Okay, let's go for armor this time. And okay, at least that's 20% each, and we are racking up the damage here. Okay, fine. Monster Studies is fine. Gain 5% crit is also fine. And let's just continue over here. And I think let's add another tower over here and target near death. Near death. Yeah, I think that is the best thing. And usually for near death, it will be HP. So let's upgrade your HP damage. Also, this guy's very expensive to upgrade because it adds 30 to the cost every time you upgrade. So it is really not a sustainable way to upgrade, but you know, it costs to have this much amount of power. Okay, let's have additional 5% crit. Let's just add some crit chance here, because these guys are they have a really high attack speed, so it's really easy to crit with them. And let's not forget to just add some mana here. And as you can hear, I hope you can hear, like, the amount of times it crits. It's just so satisfying. Question is, where the heck do you want to place the next few towers over here? And I wonder, would this last to Grim Oogie? I'm not really sure, but let's just see. Okay. We could go for you know what, let's just go for Creeping Cough, might as well. Let's go with shield, maybe. Or most armor. You know what, let's just go for most armor. Maybe that is useful. Upgrade you to at least have, oh no, the nemesis, these freaking cubes that split up. So if you don't know, these cubes are the set of enemies which are literally just shapes, and these shapes multiply into smaller shapes whenever the higher tiers would multiply into smaller shapes, which is really annoying. But you know what, we can't do anything about it, so might as well try to adapt around it instead. And look at this guy, look at this getting the freaking destroyed. We have a most shield already here. Okay, let's just upgrade you up. And since we're here, might as well provide some mana siphons. But I think adding even more mana banks is much more useful over here. And for you, target near death to at least, you know, clean up some of the mess here. Okay, thermal detonation seems nice. +2 damage. Ooh, a +5. That is pretty useful indeed. And plus, just look at this. It's just really satisfying to see just like lasers just beaming through everything. Especially in the later parts of the game where almost every obelisk will try to shoot. I'm scared for my mana though, but it's fine, it's fine. Okay, Haunted House, though, but sure. Trail of Blood. We could go for Golden Forest too, to just get that out of the way. Let's just go for most shield, please. Most shield, most shield, most shield. So at least by this time they would lose their shields. Jeez, did you see the speed of those guys? What the hell? He has zoomed past everything. Most armor, and you are near death. Question is, what do I want to place here? Hold on. Anyway, we are back. Let's get some more thermal detonation in the place here. For you, I'm just gonna target the slowest, maybe just, you know, try to target like the most powerful one, and I'm just gonna upgrade you randomly because you would probably be the one that is gonna destroy most of these guys. Yeah, we are almost to a level 45. Look at this, we're losing mana and not everything is shooting just yet, so I'm pretty much scared when it comes to our mana here. Okay, always deal 1% every plus base damage for every second they words. Always deal +1 base damage for every second they target the same enemy. So this means, voice crack over here, every time they shoot a single enemy, they keep on, what do you call this? They would keep on adding some more damage. Let's just have all ballistas have a chance to crit. So yeah, so that is a very bad news for the bosses because, you know, they are gonna get destroyed whatever they try to do. Okay, let's kill them with fire. Hopefully we can start upgrading to those crits here. I know I have a lot of money, but I'm saving that in case we lose mana, or maybe, you know what? Fine. Just upgrade some of these guys over here. But let's just be careful. I'm just looking at my mana over here. It is draining. Look at that bar draining. Keeps on draining. Like, bzz, bzz. But look at the amount of lasers in this game, though. Okay, let's see the boss get absolutely shredded. Let's pause it right here so we would know. Let's go for Val Consumption while we're here. And let's see. Ooh, look at that boss. Ooh. Okay. Look at that boss get absolutely shredded. And then for you, over here, maybe right around here, maybe? Or maybe just here. Let's go for most HP. Most health, most health. And just upgrade the heck out of you against HP. Okay, the boss absolutely stands 0 chance against us. Okay, let's have Fire and Flames. And let's just go endless mode, shall we, while we are here. And then let's just grab this, grab... Oh, Expunge is really good. Oh, imagine that wasn't even... It doesn't even have Expunge yet, and all those crit modifiers, or like crit amplifiers, as I like to call them. I just fill everything with mana. I don't care. Just fill every corner of this area with mana. Because I hope that they are enough. And then for you, just target the progress. Upgrade that thing. And let's just wait for the Grim Oogie to resurface here. Okay, let's have bleeding enemies take additional damage. How are you doing over here? Doing good, doing good. Look at this, plus 10, plus 10, plus 11. I'm surprised that the HP damage is catching up to our repertoire of upgrades. But that is just a blessing, or like the icing on top. Like what I really like is the armor. I mean the shield over here, because they are really annoying. Okay, let's go for another Expunge. Hopefully that should be enough. Okay, that's what the hell? That is 1,206 damage per shot, and this guy deals 6 shots a freaking second. So that is a lot of damage per second. Okay, let us upgrade even more of you. And let's just save our money till... Okay, let's have this 96% chance. There's only a 4% chance of actually getting this, so the chests would be really useful. Fire and Flames. Sure, let's just finish that. And Sanguinate or Ignite. Let's go for Ignite first. And then Trail of Blood. And sure, why not Frostbolts. So that is amplifying the damage by a lot. No more trees over here. Let's double check. No more trees. Yeah, I don't think so. Also, I've taken some appreciation with the... What do you call this? With the smooth camera panning over here. Like once I hold shift and do this, it just seems so satisfying to utilize. Freezing World Scholarships, Heavy Shafts. I think we could go for Lifesteal. Also, what the hell? Grim Oogie is almost dead. Excuse me. Come on, guys. Target Grim Oogie. Ooh. Get destroyed, Grim Oogie. Okay, target near death yet again. And just see the freaking Grim Oogie just get freaking melted. For you, I'm just gonna do this. I'm so sorry. But I just really want to see these guys burn. And yeah, they're not even reaching this part. Okay, destruction all 15% chance to crit, even more. Man, the amount of crit these guys are doing would be crazy. Also, 4,200 mana, that is a lot of mana. Just do this and sure, get some mana siphons over here. Pam 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 pam. Pam pam. And pam, pam. Another one, 5,000 mana. And yeah, I think that is basically it for this channel. Also, we're still gaining research. Yeah, there we still have like an 8% chance to some of our research. And let's just save up our money in case we lose mana. Okay, finally we get Ensanguinate. That will increase our damage even more. And could we maybe beat our record here? Our previous record of 65 with these? You know what? Every time I say that I don't like a freaking tower, I get hit by the back end because and basically it shows me like this is one of the most powerful towers if I just play it correctly. And if I'm forced to play it, I am forced to figure it out and play it correctly. So in the end, it will become so powerful, and I would just eat my words and saying that I didn't like the tower. And then in the end, just look at this. We are cruising. We have a lot of money in stock. We have a lot of mana in stock, and we are having zero problems whatsoever. Also, this would be very interesting in the thumbnail. Just see a freaking row of mana. Okay, let's grab Ignite. Just a freaking, like, once I zoom out, like center and zoom out, like one area is just completely filled with mana. Mana banks. Which is kind of hilarious, but I don't want to risk any more leaks over here. Okay, so some of you, I'm not really sure how to commentate over this. They're just getting absolutely destroyed. I'm just waiting for every time a Grim Oogie wave shows up. For you, I'm just gonna upgrade this. Upgrade you. You have 50% to chance to deal a lot of damage. And what's your upgrade? 1,000. That is a lot of damage. For you, let's do that. Do this. Also, while you're here, sell you. You're a waste of 100 gold. Like, I remember doing like an Obelisk only run, and I absolutely got destroyed. I don't know how. Like, it was just a regular run, like with no predetermined map. But I just kept on wondering, how the hell did I not survive that? Well, to be fair, the early game in most of these runs are the hardest because you're trying to like outscale the enemy, and once you outscale the enemy, you are pretty much set for entire run. And maybe one of the reasons why I lost that run because I focused like on only a singular tower of an obelisk and just upgrade them left and right. Okay, Grim Oogie, I'm so sorry. This guy is getting cooked alive. Let's just grab this. Look at this. This guy is getting destroyed. This guy's getting absolutely destroyed by lasers. Oh no. Okay, fine. It just goes to show how powerful these lasers are, and that was just only like a few lasers compared to the planes. Well, I think the planes. I mean, the radar towers actually destroyed him faster. But either way, these things are way more powerful than I gave them no credit for. I'm not really sure if that sentence makes sense. I'm not even sure if I make sense. I'm not even sure this video makes sense either. But you know what? It's entertainment. It's a way to actually give you some, fun. And by this time, I really don't know what to say anymore. Okay, fine. Let's grab Trail of Blood. Just add multiplication to. I mean, add another multiplier for our damage. I don't really mind. They are getting through. So let's ready up these guys over here for some damage. We still have a long ways to go. There are still like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 towers that are not shooting. So we still have a ways to go. And how much mana you're doing? You're using 5 mana per shot. And that is with reduced mana consumption already. So imagine if I didn't get that upgrade, this guy would be around 15 or 10 mana per shot maybe. I'm not really sure the maths are. Okay, let's see here. Can I actually see the maths? -1 base damage poison. Nope. I don't see the maths. Sure. Vial consumption. Add even more shield damage. And then what's your level? You're level 15. Decent. Oh, we have a level 6 over here. Just upgrade you. For you, I'm just gonna upgrade you as well. You're a level 10. You're a level 8. They're pretty cheap to upgrade, so might as well upgrade them. Oh wow, look at this. Look at the lasers just like buzzing left and right. We're already at almost 400%, like 4 times the amount of what they call this, of HP here. So okay, let's just completely fill this area up. Okay, we are at level 58. We're still doing fine, surprisingly. Slow but sure. You know what? By this time, you know what would be really good is to have like slow, but I don't really mind. We're getting slow anyway from all these lasers, from all the poison these guys are dealing. So I don't really need them. But it would be nice, right? Also, how much money am I losing? I'm already losing 100,000 on gold lost. In bandage golders, we got 80,000, but oh man, that's a lot of money being wasted. But you know what? It's because of the endless mode anyway. But it's good while it lasted. Also, what the hell are these guys? These guys are so fast, man. It's the plus 1.3 movement speed. Okay, let's see our mana. Slowly getting the surge. Oh, level 59 already. Sure. Let's grab lifesteal. That would help us with our mana sustain whenever they reach certain points. Man, the sound of lasers, so satisfying. But I feel like the sounds would probably be slightly annoying as you hear it long enough. Oh wait, there's a tower over here? I didn't even notice that you're gonna shoot the enemies. You know what would be really fun? Like for every form of poison or like poison bleed or burn, there should be like an additional color for the lasers. Or maybe, just like a slight modification. I'm not really sure. Okay, people are reaching the towers over here, which is fine. They're still getting absolutely destroyed though. Okay, pause. I will try not to look at the enemy so we get to see how these guys are faring. Okay, Oogie is getting absolutely destroyed. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's just gone. Okay, people are getting through. I'm kind of worried. I'm not really sure what's a better thumbnail, that or this. Let's just see. Let's just see what happens in the freaking. And we're already at wave 60. And good thing our mana of 6,900 is sustaining us right now. So yeah, maybe. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on what other builds I should try or like what other setups, please put that in comment section below. Or maybe just maybe I'm gonna try some even more mods if you are into that. There are a lot of more mods out there. Like some mods are like literally just makes every tower overpowered, which is an interesting sight to behold. Okay, let's get some Val consumption over here, even more damage. But yeah, the one thing that really sets this tower up from other towers is that they get more damage as the tower continuously hits a single target, so they are really good boss what do you call this, boss encounter, a boss destroyer. I'm not really sure. Man, we're losing a lot of money. Well, to be fair, we're already at wave 61 and we're still not, they're still not getting even remotely close to our base. They're still stuck in this relatively short stretch of death laser area. And look at this, they're not even reaching this part. Let's just make sure we upgrade you to at least level 45. Haunted house, fortification, mine. Maybe we could get this. Maybe we could get some mines. You know what? Let's just get scholarships out of the way. This just looks so satisfying, man. I don't know what's so satisfying about it. Maybe it's like the contrast from the bloom of the lasers here. Maybe I'm really a sucker for the bloom of in any game. Like I really like the game Tar, and the contrast between the minimalist aesthetic with the bloom of the energy weapons is just so satisfying, and all the explosions. Maybe I just like that contrast here. It just make the lasers pop out even more as compared to like other effects of the game. So maybe there's also that game, I forgot that one game, like it is like a top-down cyberpunk-ish game. I really love that game because of the bloom of the aesthetic. Like the game is so dark, but every lighting effect has this very bright bloom to it. It just make the laser weapons just pop out even more. Anyway, sure, why not? Research breakthrough, additional 5% chance to crit, might as well. Yeah, we might beat our record here. We're at wave 63 already, and we are not slowing down in any shape or form. And we still have a lot of towers left here that can deal even more damage to units that get through. Look at that, they're still as powerful as the towers over here. So I'm not really worried. Am I? And plus our mana is looking good. Like it's draining quite a lot. Let's just see here. Always a lot of damage. DOT still a lot of damage as well. Look at the damage per gold here. It's so satisfying. You know what? That just to add to the ballista tower's damage, I'm just gonna place like a singular ballista tower over here. Just to, you know, add some stats. Like, look at the stats. Just add some stats to that guy. And look at that. Our laser party is lasering. Oh wow, they're actually going through, but poor guys that a good thing that these guys can also shoot like in this relative area. So once everything is gone here, they could just easily support this stretch of land. So yeah, by this time I'm just, you know, sitting back, relax. I'm just gonna put the cursor out of the way so we could see what's happening. Take a sip of my coffee. Yet again. You might be wondering, what type of coffee am I drinking usually? I'm not really I'm not really a person who likes sweet things. Like food wise, okay, I like sweet, like metaphorically stuff. But food wise, I'm not really into sweet stuff. So my coffee is usually just coffee, like coffee plus any creamy stuff. I really like creamy coffee. I don't like sweet coffee. So whenever I make coffee, I just put like I'm just gonna put coffee plus either fresh milk or any form of creamer would do. Just make it more creamy. Like I'm not really that picky when it comes to coffee. I just want like coffee plus any form of cream and maybe a bit of sugar here and there, but I can survive without sugar. Okay, we are almost to the next wave of Oogie, which I remember I lost last time. So I'm just gonna slow it down. Let's pause this. Let's have heavy shafts. Let's look at Oogie over here. Okay, he's getting absolutely destroyed. Come on. Come on. Target him. Yes. Yes. Look at this Oogie. He's getting absolutely destroyed. He still lived by a few HP, but he still got absolutely destroyed. Okay. Okay, units are getting through. Never mind. Is this the wave that I will absolutely lose? Look at all the lasers. All the lasers are firing. Is this the wave that I will finally lose? Is this the limit of my power? Is this the limit of the obelisk power? I can't believe we're still sustaining the mana here. Oh wow, there's like a 1 or 2 units that are getting through. But none of them are actually getting really far. So yeah, we might still have a chance over here. They already have +2 movement speed. They have 10 times the amount of HP and armor that they have. And we're still actually doing well. Never mind, that is a lot of people getting through. They're so fast. But once they get shot by a single laser, they slow down to a halt. So at least that's one incentive. Now, what I really like about the slow in this game, it's percentage based. So at least they get to be slowed by just the right amount. Let's have make them suffer over here. Okay, I'm not really sure if I can survive this anymore. 11, 1000. Okay, if we can beat this level, this will be our new record, wave 66. Wave 6 of 6. How much money did we lose already? Wow, 80% minus 80%. Wow. Okay, so far so good. This might be a good run. Okay, never mind. Those are a lot of units. Still very fast, still very healthy, and they still have a chance to split. They still got a ways to go, but I'm pretty scared. Okay, okay, okay. Come on, come on. If I could survive this, I could survive. I could barely survive next round. So every round they increase their travel path by about one length over here, one side. So maybe by next round they would reach maybe here-ish before they die. Wait a minute, I'm not getting any more money. Not getting any more money. Can't do anything but just watch, right? Wait, every round we still get money. Save, saved. Let's have bleed them dry. Wait, we're still getting money? Or maybe those were just spawns of units. So maybe that's why we're not getting as much money. Okay, 1,265% increase in HP, armor, and shield. Come on, come on. If we can reach wave 69, it'll be fun, but I don't think so. Look at this. They're reaching this part with almost full HP. So I'm kind of worried that once they spawn some stuff here, my tower targeting would be gone. Maybe we could add like a single tower at the middle, just to finish things up. Okay, never mind. Look at this. We're barely getting any gold here. Maximum around 10 each per kill, or maybe even 1. Maybe by the next round we won't even gain any gold anymore. So yeah, this is a pretty long run. We're almost at an hour over here. To be fair, one of my most successful Rogue Tower videos are the longer ones. Maybe it's just for them to see like what tactic I'm trying to do. You know what would be an interesting run? Like a Death Star Obelisk run wherein I would just concentrate every obelisk in like one general area. Like maybe like a castle set piece. And just have a laser just shooting through them. We're already at wave 68. We can go for make them suffer even more. I'm not really sure how useful is that. But might as well. Jeez, look at the amount of HP. We are at level 48. And look at the movement speed. They're increasing so fast. Oh, let me at least reach wave 69 and I'll be satisfied. Wait, how are they not getting through? Are they getting weaker by every wave? Are they? Because they're reaching here with like almost no HP already, and usually they reach here when they have full HP. Okay, that's pretty weird. Yeah, that is pretty weird. We're having an easier time on wave 68. Or maybe that was just a bait. Never mind. I'm still getting a lot of stuff. Oh my god, it's still spawning. Jeez. How long is wave 68? Okay, that is the end. Oh wow, they are getting through, but we are still surviving. Whoa, I'm surprised. Genuinely, I'm surprised. Wave 69, finally. Okay, let's grab freezing bolts maybe? Maybe? We're already at 15 times the base HP. So, in theory, these have value 15 times their usual. And plus, they even split their units, so if you can reach wave 70 and see how we deal with Grim Oogie, then maybe that is like another achievement for us. Especially where everything moves so fast now. Oh no. Oh no. They are getting through. Kind of spooky. Our final tower is actually shooting them now. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, this looks so satisfying, especially the ones that follow the units, like go around. Yep, I might lose here. I only need like 7 units to go through and I'm doomed. That's 1. No, I only need 5 units and I'm gonna die. 2, that's 3, and I'm dead. 68 levels! New record, everybody. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video of Rogue Tower. If you did, click that like button, subscribe. If you want more upload new videos every day, be sure to check out my other videos as well. And yeah, and leave down a comment, it helps the algorithm, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.